Have you ever left a conversation feeling confused, guilty, or somehow like you're the problem, even when you know you're not? That's not random. Some people use manipulation tactics to control situations, control emotions, and control people around them. And narcissists are especially skilled at it. The scary part? Most of these tactics don't look toxic at first. They can seem charming, subtle, or even caring until you realize you're constantly doubting yourself. So in this video, we're breaking down the top 10 manipulation tactics narcissists use, how they work, and why they're so effective. Let's get into it. Number 1. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is psychological manipulation designed to make you question your own memory, reality, or sanity. They'll say things like, "That never happened." "You're overreacting." "You're imagining things." Even when you know what happened. Over time, this creates confusion and self-doubt, and once someone gets you doubting yourself, they become easier to control. That's the goal, not truth. Control. Number 2. Love bombing. Love bombing is when someone overwhelms you with attention, praise, gifts, or affection extremely fast. At first, it feels amazing. They make you feel special, understood, important, but the intensity is strategic. The goal is to create fast emotional attachment before you notice the red flags. And once you're emotionally invested, the manipulation starts. That's why love bombing often feels like a dream in the beginning and emotional chaos later. Number 3. Triangulation. Triangulation is when narcissists bring other people into the situation to create insecurity, jealousy, or competition. They compare people constantly. They'll say, "Other people agree with me. Why can't you be more like them?" Or they'll intentionally create tension between friends, coworkers, or family members. Why? Because divided people are easier to control. If everyone's competing for approval, the narcissist stays in power. Number 4. Devaluation. Devaluation happens once they feel they've gained control. Now the compliments turn into criticism. They start focusing on flaws, mistakes, and insecurities. Nothing feels good enough anymore. And this isn't accidental. It slowly lowers confidence and self-worth. Because insecure people are easier to manipulate, the same person who once made you feel important now makes you feel small. That emotional switch is intentional. Number 5. The silent treatment. The silent treatment is emotional punishment through withdrawal. Instead of communicating, they ignore you. No responses. Cold behavior, distance, and the silence creates anxiety. You start replaying conversations in your head wondering, "What did I do wrong?" That's exactly the point. The silence pressures people into apologizing, chasing approval, or giving up control just to fix the tension. It's manipulation through emotional discomfort. Number 6. Blame shifting. Blame shifting is when narcissists almost never take responsibility. Instead, they shift blame onto other people. No matter what happens, somehow it becomes your fault. They'll twist situations like, "I only reacted because of you. You made me act that way." This protects their ego and avoids accountability, and over time, people start carrying guilt that never belonged to them. That's why it's so mentally exhausting. Number 7. Victim playing. Victim playing is when they position themselves as the victim even when they cause the problem. They exaggerate struggles, twist stories, or act misunderstood to gain sympathy. Why? Because sympathy creates protection. People stop questioning them. People feel guilty criticizing them, and the focus shifts away from their behavior. Victim play is powerful because it manipulates emotions instead of facts. Number 8. Future faking. Future faking is making huge promises with no real intention of following through. They talk about massive plans, success, loyalty, or change, and it keeps people emotionally invested. Because hope is powerful. But eventually you realize the promises never become reality. There's always another excuse, another delay. The goal was never the future. The goal was keeping you attached in the present. Number 9. Smear campaigns. Smear campaigns happen when narcissists feel exposed or rejected. They try controlling how others see you. They spread rumors, half-truths, or distorted stories behind your back. Why? Because damaging your reputation protects theirs. If they can make you look unstable or toxic, people are less likely to question them. It's image management through manipulation, and unfortunately, it works more often than people realize. Number 10, intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is hot and cold behavior. One day they give attention, praise, or kindness. The next day they withdraw it. And this unpredictability creates emotional addiction because your brain keeps chasing the next good moment. It's the same psychological principle used in gambling machines. Random rewards keep people hooked longer than consistent ones. That's why toxic cycles are so hard to leave. The biggest thing to understand about manipulation is this. Most manipulators don't want connection, they want control. The key is noticing patterns, not just words or promises. Healthy people communicate and respect boundaries. Manipulators confuse and punish them. If you recognized any of these tactics, trust your instincts. Awareness is what protects you, and once you see it clearly, it loses its power. Thanks for watching.